Alright. It is Wednesday, July 29th, 2020 at 10:31 a.m. Alright, let's take a look quickly here at the National Hurricane Center. We have in the Atlantic potential tropical cyclone 9. Maximum sustained winds of 40 knots or 45 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 1005 millibars. Located 15.1 north, 62.1 west. And here's the big if right now, movement west northwest at 20 knots or 23 miles an hour. And here's the big thing. I don't think it's moving west northwest. And here is what I'm trying to say. It says here is a problem with PTC 9 or Isaiah's. It's not tracking according to the forecast. It's moving due west, not west northwest or northwest. I expect big forecast track changes today if this continues. And you see it here moving, looking westward instead of northwestward or more northward. So it's moving towards the west. Let's take a look here. Here is the Isaiah's right now moving, getting closer to traveling below Puerto Rico, moving towards the west. So if it's moving towards the west, it's not going to be following the tracking of it possibly hitting Florida as much as I'm seeing. If it continues west, it's going to possibly either cross between Cuba and Dominican Republic, or it's just going to go for the Gulf, or it's just going to smack into the Yucatan Peninsula. One of those three. And here's the reason why I say this. Look at these storms down here. Usually, at this time of the year, this is exactly where these storms are supposed to be. Heading to South America. They travel slowly across, and they hit South America. It's not like the hurricane forecasters are predicting that it's going straight for the United States. That's not where the tracking usually is at this time of the year. That's more towards September, once the tracking of the conveyor belt of these storms that just, shoots out of Africa. Usually it slowly starts turning towards heading towards the north and the west. But for this time of year, they usually just peter down and then they smack right into South America and then they fall apart. If they get lucky, they're like supposedly what Isaiah is supposed to be, and they get a little bit northward and then they start getting below Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. And sometimes, it's very rare, they start crossing Puerto Rico and then heading out into the Atlantic later on in the season. But right now, these storms, they just shoot off of Africa and they just smack right into South America. Like the other storm did. I forgot the name of it already. It started with a C, I believe. It pretty much just smacked right into South America, and it wasn't going straight for the United States, because that's not what the tracking of these storms usually is. It's not straight for the United States automatically. That's later on in the season. Right now, it's pretty much just coming off, meandering about, and then smacking into South America. If they get lucky, they'll come and they go below the Caribbean. But that's pretty much it for right now. And I stand with this. Here's a problem with PTC Isaiah. It's not tracking according to the forecast, moving due west, not west northwest. So let's hope that they don't get crazy with the forecasting of disaster. Sometimes they like to do that. They need to chill with the doom hurricane thing. They need to chill with the forecasting of doom. And one thing that I said earlier, this might be too low to make it to Florida. Just the feeling I'm getting from it. So that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news. And let's pray we stay safe this hurricane season. Alright guys, see you next time. God bless.